Damn it! Been on a bad luck streak with these. Anyway, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Dan here. Welcome to the MunchPak unboxing. Slide that over here. For the month of February. I do apologize for this taking so long. As I mentioned in my game update for March, because February is a shorter month, and a lot of the guys who ship out my boxes, whatever they may be, the unboxing videos I do, they've been shipping them later and later. The only ones who have not been doing that and shipping them on time is MunchPak. So represent to these guys, but I don't like to do just one video. I don't like to do just one day where I'm sitting down and you know, I can record a bunch of unboxing at once while I have all my equipment set up. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Now, unboxing. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this box looks messed up. They shouldn't be spinning like that. If you even look at the bottom, you can tell it's elongated. It's got crap in it. Basically what happened, this is not MunchPak's fault, and actually this is the side you're supposed to look at right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's pretty messed up. It's all bubbled and yeah. But essentially what happened was the cat happened. That's what happened. I came back from going out and all I see is my MunchPak. I keep it like over there, you know what I mean? Like kind of stacked up the stuff I need to do, the boxes I need to do. Just kind of get stacked up along the counter. And I came in and I was doing the dishes earlier and the cat had knocked the MunchPak into the sink. So it wasn't completely submerged, but the corner was. So as you can see, I've actually already opened it. I opened it when it happened, once I found it, just to make sure all the goods were fine. I didn't look at what the goods were, but I just wanted to make sure there was no seepage. Unfortunately, the bags that are in here, they are of a water resistant material, so it's not going to ruin what's inside. It's not going to make anything soggy or anything like that. So it just ruined the box. Everything else is good. So I know it's kind of a unique MunchPak unboxing, but as you can see, the box is completely TKO'd, like it's balancing, and I can spin it like that. Okay, stop spinning. So everything should go according to plan. Like we could start off with the list. This MunchPak was made with love. One love. With just for you by Roxanne. Thanks, Roxanne. Checked for freshness. Tried them myself. Damn it, Roxanne. You don't get to just eat my food. I'm just kidding. Love you too, Roxanne. Anyway, enter to win a free family pack. These ones are massive, man. These family packs are like huge. Like take mine and like add like this much to it. It's crazy. All right, so you can win that if you want, but we'll just slippity slide that over there. All right, let's start things off. Now, I don't know if I put them back exactly how they were, but that's neither here nor there. So I think what we're gonna do is start off with, from what I could see, to be the kind of the tangy stuff, the tangy, savory stuff. And usually we save the sweet stuff for last because, well, it's kind of like a dessert, right? Anyway, right up on top, I've never seen these before, but I'm very excited. Haven't eaten yet today, guys. I'm pretty hungry. That's how I do. I don't eat anything when I do MunchPaks, just so it's, you know, I can actually like, you know, enjoy them and not be like, you know, you're full and you don't want to eat anymore. Obviously, duh. Anyway, the first thing we got, and I'm gonna start off by saying it feels like it's actually full. Like it's coming up, the chips are coming up to here, but it's a bag of chips. Jabson's, rich in traditions, banana chips, black pepper. So these are, I'm not 100% sure what these are. They're made with rock salt. I'll give you guys a little peek. So I don't know, but I'm really looking forward to that. I don't know if the chips are made of bananas or they're from bananas, or no, it's not coming out. How about that for Woo. Oh, that almost ended poorly. Smell. Honestly, they kind of do smell fruity. Wait a minute, they actually look like banana slices. I am so confused at what I'm tasting right now, guys. That is probably one of the most unique flavored chips I think I've ever had. I honestly don't know how to explain it to you. There's nothing it compares to. I honestly think these puppies are made from bananas. You can tell the shape. Honestly, I'm a mixed bag right now. Mixed bag for me. The seasoning is good. On the back here, it actually says rock salt. Rock salt's a mineral form of salt, which is unrefined and contains no additional anti-caking agents. Since this salt is pure, it is used in religious fasts in India. So it's legit stuff here. But anyway, it's a chip. It's kind of crunchy, but it's kind of soft at the same time. It's not mushy, but it's soft at the same time. Like you can hear the crunch, but once you chew it, it's not as crunchy. You know how the consistency changes Or stays the same with most chips. This one doesn't. I don't think I'd be able to eat the whole bag. This isn't one of those things where, you know, you can eat the whole bag in one sitting. It's a very unique taste, and I'm not sure if I'd be down for a whole sitting of that. It tastes good. It's a good taste, but it's weird. Does that make sense? It's a good taste, but it's weird. So let's leave it at that. Let's move on. All right, so I'm gonna kind of fish through here. Perfect. Oh man, this box got so messed up. All right, now this I think I've had this before. The logo looks very different, but essentially what this is a bag of air. Look at that, look. That's all air. The chips, listen to the distance the chips travel. It's insane. Like, they're like, oh look, it's a full bag. Bitch. Please. Wow. What happened? That was the gamble. Oh shit. That's not where I wanted it to break. I was hoping it would break around the top. Well shit, now we got ourselves like a little plate, you know, like those old popcorn things that you could like microwave and then you cut them open like this and you're supposed to eat them, use them like a bowl, but no one does. That's what I did. Anyway, I don't know what these are, but I think there's some sort of pepper chips. I destroyed them. But wow, they're good. Oh my goodness. Well shit, I really messed this up. That was hilarious. I honestly, I was committed. I was committed to the bit. Let's see if I can try and keep this close to give you guys an idea how full it actually is. There. That's how full it is. I mean, I know that's the case. They save money, but damn, these are good. Paprika flavored cracker. So it's a cracker. It's not even a chip, guys. I think we've had this before, but I don't think we've had this exact flavor. God, that is tasty. Holy crap. It's like a tingly chip. It's one of those flavors where it's good. You know there's a spice, there's no bit like there's paprika. But you're not dying, you know? Because I feel like if you do it that you're dying, you kind of just lose the enjoyability of the thing you're eating. Unlike the banana chip, this is something I could sit and eat the whole bag in one sitting. You shouldn't, probably, but that's a good chip or cracker. Really good. What does it taste like? You know what? The ending is a lot more like condensed flavor. It's really good. It tastes similar to a chip that I can't really recall at the moment, but it is really, really tasty. So 2 thumbs up for that one. Unfortunately, I have a bowl now and I can't really roll it up for later. I gotta like kind of tape it. That's too funny. All right, let's move on to the next item. Okay, now I have no clue what the hell this is. Actually, these are gummies. Guys, I think we're out of Savory, believe it or not. Everything else is sweet, candy-based, or some sort of a cracker. Or not a cracker, but you know, like they're like a sweeter thing. They're not, the Savory's done. There were only 2 Savories. I thought there was more. But, oh well. So this, I don't know what it is. When I squish them, it's gummy. So that's my death right there. I love my gummies. You can tell, there's like gummy worms and stuff. Actually, I think they are just a version of gummy worms. So, we're gonna give this thing a little crack down the side. Nah, let's just use our scissors. We ain't animals. Give us a little option. And I can already smell the gummies. Gummies are probably my one true weakness. They're the kind of foods that never get old. Whoa. This looks like a tapeworm, dude. It's got a little face on it. I'm eating a tapeworm. Tapeworm gummy. Anyway, as I was saying, it's the one sweet that I could literally sit there and just gain 1,000 pounds eating because there's such a good flavor and the flavor is not too much. You know, it's just so addicting, you know, like I have relatively good control when it comes to it, but gummies are gummies. Like there's nothing special about these. They taste like gummies, but I love gummies, so there's no problem here. Any chance I get a gummy, I'm happy. And I feel bad because if you leave a gummy out, near my presence, if you bought the bag of gummies, I apologize. I'm gonna end up owing you a bag of gummies. I'm just gonna eat most of them. I'm sorry, that's just how I am. So gummies are good, anything unique, but I still love it. So anyway, let's move on. Okay, so I'm gonna stick with the sweet, kind of sugary, soft stuff. More gummies here. Sour triple bears, these things are called. And these guys look adorable, but they look watermelon-esque. So like the bottom is pink, top is green, the middle looks white, but they have one going off as yellow. Actually, there's a yellow one in here, so they have various colored guys. So there's red ones. Oh, I see. So the bottom is pink, the middle is white, and then the top is one of 3 colors, whether it be red, yellow, or green. Just like those bears. So the triple bears. Let's find the slit, or let's not be savages and just use our tools, new but old tools. Now, something tells me these are like sweet and sour gummies. All right, right off the bat, we have a red one and we have a green right on the back. They have that sugary, salty, sour look to them. It says that right there. So let's give the red one a try first because it's a good all-around flavor for the most part. Sour ratio, pretty minor, but it is there. Tasty. Is there any difference in color for flavor? It's hard to tell. The sour kind of overwhelms it. I need a yellow one just to compare it. Because usually, the yellow ones are the ones that are the shit disturbers, if you will. So I don't know. You know? No, they taste all the same. They're just different colors. Not bad. Pretty standard sour, sugary based candy. They have the gummy flavor, like, or aspect, so I like them. But again, they're sour and they're very, very sugary. So these ones are also gonna be hard to eat in a single sitting. But that's what you get when you get sour gummies. That's always the case. You know, like, you know those like little, those soother key things? They got the, everybody knows them. They've got the ring and then they've got the little point on the end. Everybody's had those. Those are more sour than these, okay? Those can actually be quite sour, but those aren't that bad. So if you don't like sour that much, because I know some people, like my girlfriend's sister is very sensitive to literally everything, whether it be sour, whether it be spice. Like she's losing it. That would probably bother her, but it doesn't bother me in the slightest. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. So I don't know. Like I might be generalizing, but I don't think most people would be affected by that unless you got a special case. So anyway, I'm just trying to figure out what to grab next. So let's figure it out. We'll grab the next one. Okay, I think I've had these before. They look familiar. I don't know if I'm gonna end up eating any of these. Or much of them. I think these are from Mexico, if I remember correctly. We got like a green one last time. Actually, there's multiple yes, I have had this before. Slaps, lollipop mix. These, I think, ended up making me want to not eat them. Yeah, these are gonna be really, really, let's see, oh shit, I already broke this one, so I'm just gonna break a piece off. It's really, look at that. Look at it sticking to my thumb. Yeah. Nope. You can go away. Stuck to my teeth. I hate candy like that. No, seriously, it's stuck to my tooth. It's been here a while. Oh my god. What is it with Mexican sweets that I just don't want to leave your mouth? They like stick to your face. They're like the most unique ones, but oh my, dude, I hate shit like that. I honestly, damn it. I honestly feel like this kind of shit will give you a cavity in an instant, you know? Like it leaves traces of some sort of sediment behind your teeth. I hate shit like that. How could you eat a whole one of that? I just took a little piece and it's sticking to my teeth. I hate stuff that sticks to your teeth like that. It just makes me feel like it's gonna ruin me. So, big thumbs down for that thing, man. In terms of taste, it tastes fine, I guess, but the texture is an important part too. And that thing is very crispy and very sticky. Hell, it got on my, like that's too much. No thanks. So, big no for that stuff. I knew I recognized it. I'm like, this looks familiar. I haven't had it in a while, but I have had it. So, let's move on to something a little bit better, hopefully. Okay, now this next thing, I thought it was a bunch of little things in one. which it kind of is, but it's all connected. Like, they're jelly beans. Mini jelly, these are mini, oh, that's cool. What they are, guys, it's a pack of 10, right? So what it is there's a bunch of jelly beans in here, but they're little snack things. So they give you like a full tree or a train. I'm gonna call it a train. How many people can say they have a train of jelly beans? Oh shit. Well, I ripped the wrong piece off, but all right, we're gonna eat this one then. So you can buy one of these, maybe throw it in your kid's lunch as a snack for later. You know, like a little dessert after he's finished everything. But we all know that your son or daughter is going to be trading the healthy food for something else like this. That's what kids do. I never did that. I ate what my parents gave me. But I think I'm a rare case. I have traded in the past, but only when a kid's like, hey, I don't want this, do you want it? So it's not even a trade, you just gave it to me. But jelly beans, nothing special there. I've always had jelly beans. I've had more unique jelly beans, of course. You know, Jelly Bellies, those are like super unique flavor. But I will say though, those jelly beans don't taste like a normal jelly bean. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, look, they taste kind of generic. You know what I mean? Even for the traditional old school jelly beans, those were way more flavorful than those, but kind of cool. Those are good for Halloween trick-or-treating. You know, you can rip off a piece, throw them in, just buy a few of those, rip them off, throw them in the kid's trick-or-treating bag, and yeah, you're laughing. So, well, that's that. We're moving on. I think there's one more sweet item, and then we have a bunch of like chocolatey, savory kind of, not savory, but you know what I mean, chocolatey based goods. So we're gonna go kick this sweet thing out the park. Okay, so what this is, it's a Finny roller candy. Now, I'm probably not gonna eat much of this because it's another one of those sugary coated rolls, but I might try a couple. You'll always see that kid who's got this type of thing attached to his finger, which I thought was disgusting. I'm pretty sure we went over this in the last video, but this is like, look, I barely touched it and I've already got all the sugar on my fingers. It's a blueberry based sweet. It's actually quite good, but I'm very picky about stuff like this. I find them good, but here's the thing. It's the same kind of thing when you have that much sugar on it and it sticks to your teeth. It makes your teeth feel like you're getting a cavity. I can't stand that. And there's actually a type of chocolate that does the same thing. I'm sure a lot of people know what I'm talking about. But when you eat a certain type of chocolate, it just feels like it's stuck to your teeth, you know? Like if you eat like a certain milkshake or something. It all depends on the kind, of course, but it feels like your teeth are black, you know, after eating it. That's the kind of feeling I kind of get with stuff like that. Not as bad as that, but I don't like the feeling of sugar all over my teeth. I don't like the feeling of sticky candy all over my teeth like that. I don't like that feeling. I don't like that. It makes me feel like I'm gonna get a cavity. It makes me feel like I need to brush my teeth. You know what I mean? It's just not pleasant. And I don't understand how people can sit down and eat that stuff in a major sitting without like having to brush their teeth. Or I can't really get, like, that's enough for me. That was enough. Eating that was enough. So I'm more than happy to move on. Let's get out of this sugary flavoring stuff and get on to some chocolatey goodness, okay? I think everyone can agree. And the thing is about chocolate, contrary to popular belief, this is true. A lot of chocolate is actually good for you. This is true. Obviously, the darker chocolates are going to be the ones that are really, really going to do it. Like those dark chocolate actually helps prevent cancer. It is actually true. Downside is, not as many people like dark chocolate. I'm one included. Dark chocolate's okay, but I definitely prefer milk chocolate for sure. But yeah, no, it is true. Even milk chocolate has some good qualities to it as well. It's obviously more fatty and whatnot, but you know, it is what it is. So don't be going out there and saying, "Hey, Mom, Dan told me that I can go buy chocolate because it'll cure it'll cure cancer, or it'll prevent cancer, or whatever the case is. It'll make me like I'm allowed to eat as much of it." No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it can. So I don't know what happened with this video. I don't know why all of a sudden it's gotten to a medical thing. Let's just go on to the next damn item. Forgive me. I'm sorry. Okay, so this here, I've never had this before. Now this thing is called Okay, it's Brown Haley, that's the company, Cherry Mountain Bar. So the reason I grabbed this next was because cherry and chocolate, like I don't know if you guys have had, obviously everyone's had that cherry and chocolate kind of hybrid, or at least like the chocolate with the cherry filling in it. I don't mind it, but it's definitely not my first choice, you know what I mean? Which is why I grabbed it. There's a couple other items left, but this isn't really a bar, it's actually kind of circular as you can see. Well, let's go ahead and crack it open. I'm curious if it does have that cherry filling. It's really just a giant mound, and it's actually kind of melting. Like, I don't even know what this is. I feel like I'm about to eat like some sort of, you know in The Mummy, those blue bugs that as soon as they touch skin or touch the ground, they like come out of their shell and burrow into your skin. That's what I feel like I'm about to eat. What the hell? I was not expecting that. There is cherry. Very soft, guys. This is very, very soft. I was not expecting it. I feel like it's possible that this particular item has just been, maybe this is an item that kind of got a bit changed by the dip in the water. It tastes fantastic. Subtle cherry. It's not that super intense. It's very subtle. Still not my personal cup of tea, but it is good. I just don't want the whole thing. But it is extremely tasty. But it's got like kind of a powdery cocoa-ness to the middle. You guys know how I love my cocoa style stuff. It's a pleasant piece of chocolate. Definitely not bad. Something unique, something new that we've never had before. But either way, it's time for us to move on. All right, guys, so like I said, we only got a couple items left. This one is extremely small. It is De La Rosa. I can't read. Oh, peanut candy marzipan style covered with chocolate. Give you guys a little peek at that. So not two shab sausages. It's not a very large item, so this is kind of like a pocket. It's a small, it's only got 40 calories in it. Wow. It's just for curiosity's sake. It's not a very large item. As you can see, it's a bit melted too. I think, yeah, this is the air part of the thing because it's the bottom. It might have got a bit moist, a little bit more moisture, so it caused it to kind of run a bit. But it should be okay. Whoa. What in the blue ball? But it's peanut filling, but it's like marzipan. Like there's, like, I don't know if you can see this, but watch the lack of effort needed to bite it. It's like eating powder. Oh, okay. Here's my analysis of that. Flavors are good. Tastes like peanut butter for sure, with chocolate on the outside. Chocolate and peanut butter is still one of the best combos to date. The aftertaste is actually, as it settles, it's very nice. It kind of makes you want to have another bite. The biggest problem is the marzipan style. It's very soft and powdery. Not cocoa-y powdery, but powder. Like, you know that texture where there's a slight resistance on your teeth, but it's not bad, you know what I mean? You're easily going through it, but there's a slight resistance. Not a fan of that. That's very weird. Like I said, man, there's a lot of food out there that is considered good. You know what I mean? But, God, this box is all messed up. But the thing is, texture has a lot to do with food, and I feel like a lot of people can agree with that. Certain foods need to be soft, certain foods need to be hard, certain foods need to be liquid, if you will, like a smoothie, for example, is fine. But some things, if they're normally supposed to be something, and they're not, it kind of, you're expecting something, like this particular style of food should have a bit of a crisp to it, and it doesn't. It just throws you off, and it makes the meal a little bit less unenjoyable. I don't know, maybe that's just me, maybe I'm just weird, but texture is a lot. Like a texture can make or break. Even if the food tastes good, a texture could end it for me. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people share that same thing with me, but either way, great flavors, weird texture. Case in point example, we have one more item, let's take it out. So there's no more weight on this, so I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of, there, perfect, that works even better. So this is Gabriella cocoa pie with marshmallow filling. So essentially this is like a wagon wheel from what I can tell. A smaller wagon wheel. Original flavor, no artificial colors, but that doesn't mean there's no artificial flavoring, right guys? Give you a look at what we're about to try here. All right, so I'm not one for wagon wheels because I feel like it's wasted calories. That's what bothers me. So it essentially looks exactly like it's pretty much a traditional wagon wheel, same kind of texture. It's probably gonna be soft as well. Wagon wheels taste good, but like I said, wasted calories. It's something that is fairly high in calories and all that kind of intake. I know kids don't care about that kind of stuff, but either way, I feel like you could get better bang for your calorie buck. You know what I mean? That's my beef with a lot of foods, especially fast. I hate fast food. It actually makes me sick. But like for something that small, to get almost an entire day intake in that tiny thing that you're gonna be hungry in the next few minutes, there's so many better things you could have, and that's my beef with wagon wheels. I mean, obviously it's a much smaller scale, but still, you know what I mean? It doesn't taste as, it's not like sinfully good. But this one could be different, so let's stop blabbing and take a little taste. Yeah, this is a wagon wheel. It's a wagon wheel. Smaller, but it is a wagon wheel. So nothing too special there. A little bit, like I said, it's smaller, a little more bite-sized, but the flavor is exactly the same. That's what I mean. It can be a little disappointing when you encounter this kind of stuff, because I love the MunchPaks for the uniqueness. Like, I've never had, like, for example, the thing is, the most unique item in this entire MunchPak today were these banana chips. I've never had anything like that, banana crackers or whatever. With almost every food that I've had in MunchPaks, for however long I've been doing them, I have been able to describe a texture, and I've been able to describe a flavor based on source foods, you know, like so snacks I've already had or foods I've already had before, and I try to give you guys an idea of what I'm tasting. And usually I can take 2 things, 3 things, or whatever, and I'm like, it tastes like this, feels like this, aftertaste like this, or whatever, you know what I mean? That, I have nothing for comparison. I don't know what to compare it to. It's something super unique that I just don't know what else is like it. That's the crazy thing about that. I've never had anything like it. And that's what I love about MunchPak. I want to try stuff that I've never had before. Sure, I've never had this before, but it's the exact same thing as a wagon wheel. You know what I mean? It's different. Like each like country around the world is going to have a snack that's based on the same snack as something else. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. So when I get stuff like that, while I may not want to eat much of it, it's a new experience, and that's why I like MunchPak. So it's good to get stuff like this, but then you get stuff like this is absolutely fantastic. That's mwah, beautiful, love it. But it's cool, but it's a shame when you get the generic stuff. And I mean, hell, say what you want about Mexico, they have some pretty raunchy candies, in my opinion. But I've never had anything like them. It's a new experience that I know I don't want to try again. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool to try that out. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is all we got. No more items remain. Not a bad MunchPak overall. Nothing. Most of the time, though, most of the flavors in this MunchPak weren't my cup of tea. They were more like not bad, but it's like I don't really want anymore. You know what I mean? There's always going to be that kind of a thing. And that mostly this MunchPak was that. The very broken box, thanks to that cat, the little shit disturber. Cats always disturb the shit, man, and they're not doing anything. They're just, cats like, here's some scissors, smack it off the thing, and you always wonder how the hell the cats do it, you know what I mean? Like, you have this giant like, I once was recording, and I heard a loud crash from out here. I come out, and the cat literally knocked down the entire dish rack. I'm like, how did you do that? How does this little thing, well, she's not so little anymore, but how did she knock it down? Like, what were you doing? You're not that strong. There was like, how? I don't get it. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's not the point of this video. This is a MunchPak. Anyway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you haven't yet, be sure to like and follow my pages on social media. Those will be down below in the description, and I'll play at the end card of this video. If you're interested, you want to get yourself a shirt or a hoodie, there's a link to my Spreadshirt shop in the description as well. If you want to get yourself a MunchPak and unbox yourselves, so you don't have to watch me do it, and try these things for yourself, see what it's like, link in the description right on top there. Check it out. Various sizes, of course. There's a smaller one, there's the regular one, and then there's the bigger family size one that I told you about before, so you can get it for your household. Like I said, man, this normal one is more than enough for me and my girlfriend. Like, this is probably good for a small family. You could probably hang with this, unless of course you guys are like snack fiends, then yeah, go ahead and get the bigger one. But for the most part, the normal one's all you're gonna need. If you're a single person or you live by yourself or whatever, the small one is probably fine for you. But anyway, thanks guys so much again. Take it easy, have a wonderful day. I'll be seeing you soon for plenty more content. But until then, let's hand things over to Noxel. Have a good one, guys.
Who's the man with the plan? If you feel trouble wildin' wild on these violent ends, hit DanQ8000. Wait a minute, hold that style, it's dialed in. Goddamn Billy Jack, we still riding, tires flat. I hear them sirens, see shots flying, so we driving, fire back. If they ain't vibing, lie with that. Got me dressed up in all black. What up? Hood up, and I see them haters try to run with us. They gon' need inhalers. Gotta breathe them hard, just like Darth Vader. Players, grab your respirators. Night in bed. song for the shooters. Move like trash to bed, intruder. Got that Glock and got them woofers. Just press play, I'll keep it moving. Who is not? Still you damn fools. Keep it fresh like canned food. There ain't nothing we can't do, so tune into that DanQ. Yeah. It was never, ever a game. I'm out.